Hey everybody, what's going on? Brian Mead here. I'm just going to be doing an update today of my Crystal Beast deck profile. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know Crystal Beasts are my favorite deck. And I always try and keep them competitive, and at least in some degree. Also, before I get into this, I just wanted to say I will be attending YCS Origins in Columbus, Ohio. If you see me there, please make sure to say hi and let me know that you watch the channel. I always love hearing from people when I go to YCSs and stuff. So, anyway, here we go. Crystal Beast. So, for starters, I got 3 copies of Sapphire Pegasus. Sapphire Pegasus is the best Crystal Beast of all. Grabs a Crystal Beast from anywhere your hand, deck, or graveyard, puts it in your spawn trap card zone. So, yeah, absolutely the best of all the Crystal Beast monsters. Next we have 2 copies of Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. Topaz Tiger pumps up to 2,000 when he attacks the monster, which is really nice. It's also a level 4 Earth scale, or excuse me, a level 4 Earth, so you can use it to get into Naturia Beast. Next we got 2 copies of Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. Ruby, whenever it's special summoned, gets to special summon all the Crystal Beasts that are in the spawn trap card zone up. So that is a lot of fun. I actually don't run any other Crystal Beasts in the deck. I know a lot of people like to run at least 1 copy of Cobalt Eagle for the wind, combining with Sapphire Pegasus. But I find that honestly I get enough with just my Pegasus, so I chose not to go with the Cobalt Eagle. 2 copies of Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk tutors to pretty much everything in the deck. Gets you Sapphire Pegasus really fast, and can get plenty of these other monsters that we're bringing out. Next, I got 3 copies of Traptrix Diana and 2 copies of Traptrix Murmelo. Wait, where'd my Murmelo go? I lost my Murmelo. Underneath. Oh, it's hiding under there. Wow. Alright, so anyway, 2 copies of Traptrix Murmelo, 3 copies of Diana. This is going to get back into some of that stuff you saw back in the hat deck. I kind of call this, THC, Traptrix Hands Crystals. So the Murmelos, whenever they're normal summoned, you can, add a trap hole to your hand. Whenever they get special summoned, they destroy spell and trap cards. Diana, you summon it, you can special summon the Murmelo from the graveyard, pop a spell and trap card, then instantly go into an overlay play, which is really nice. 2 copies of Fire Hand, 2 copies of Ice Hand. Like I said, this has the hand engine. It's really nice that it has the level 4 just overall thing. Gives you lots of rank 4 plays to go into with your Xyz monsters. It's also really nice having the Ice Hands. As far as competitive play goes, anytime you can put a water monster onto an Abyss Dweller is always a lot of fun. And then 1 copy of Glow Up Bulb. Like I said, there's plenty of level 4s in here. All the Traptrix are Earths, and so are the Topaz Tigers. If you choose to play Amber Mammoth, I don't in here, but if you choose to, that is also another Earth target, which means Naturia Beast is very accessible. 2 copies of Ancient City Rainbow Ruins and 1 copy of Terraforming. Ancient City Rainbow Ruins, if you don't know what this card does, it's probably the best field spell in the game for any one archetype. It adds effects based on the number of Crystal Beasts you have in the spell and trap card zone. With 1, it can't be destroyed. With 2, you half battle damage you take once per turn, which can be huge. With 3, you contribute a Crystal Beast monster to negate a spell or trap card. And as long as you have Crystal Beast to tribute, you can keep doing that. It's not once per turn. 4th, you can draw 1 extra card per turn. And with 5, you can special summon a Crystal Beast up in the back row, which is usually a Ruby Carbuncle, which just means, yeah, shenanigans. Next, we've got 3 copies of Crystal Beacon. Now, Crystal Beacon can become a dead draw late game, so if you need to pitch 1 off for Summoner Monk, that's okay. But Crystal Beacon can also be amazing because it can get all your Crystal Beasts right out from the deck onto the field. Next, we've got 3 copies of Crystal Promise. Crystal Promise is like the monster reborn for Crystal Beast, letting you special summon any Crystal Beast in your spawn trap card zone up to your monster card zone, which can lead to huge floods with Ruby Carbuncle. 1 copy of Crystal Blessing, just to get some of those Crystal Beasts back from the graveyard, and 1 copy of Crystal Abundance, because if you can get it off, it's probably game. Next, we got 2 copies of Ares Rock Sunrise, which is pretty much a monster reborn for the Crystal Beasts that we run, with the exception of Ruby Carbuncle, of course. But it does special summon beast types, so Pegasus and Topaz come back to the field really fast and frequent, which is great after you use them as excuse material. 2 copies of Twin Twister, pretty self-explanatory there. 2 copies of Instant Fusion, 1 copy of Soul Charge, 1 copy of Oasis of Dragon Souls, 1 copy of Time Space Trap Hole, and 1 copy of Bottomless Trap Hole. The trap holes can't be really a surprise since I run the Trap Tricks engine in here. And then extra deck. So, upstairs I got 1 copy of Degusto Emerald. I really love using Degusto Emerald in combination with the hands because you can cycle through even more of them without actually adding them to your deck. 1 copy of Diamond Direwolf. You can use Direwolf to like pop a Pegasus, which is just put it in the spawn trap card zone and you get rid of your opponent's cards too, which is always really nice because you don't really lose any advantage for that. 1 copy of Trap Tricks Revelasia. We're running Trap Holes, running Trap Tricks already, so just kind of fits. 1 copy of number 101, still a pretty decent card if you're running a lot of rank 4s. 1 copy of Heartland Drago. Now, if you have any Crystal Beast face up in your spell and trap card zone, this guy can't be targeted, plus you can attack directly with him, which is wonderful. I chose to play 1 copy of Diamond Crab King. Now, this I know isn't necessarily the best, but honestly, this was kind of my nod to actual, the whole Crystal Beast thing. Diamond Direwolf and my Diamond Crab King are my crystals outside of the main deck. And I really just say that because, damn it, if the OCG isn't going to give me my support, I'm going to pretend I have it on my own. 1 copy of Livier the Sea Dragon, and 1 copy of Fortune Tune. Both these cards can be really excellent on their own. Really, I just use Fortune Tune because I can keep cycling my rubies back into the deck, which means that I can get my my crystal beacons to special summon the rubies out of the deck, which just makes the whole thing flow a lot better. And then if you get anything banished, it's always nice to have Levier. Really, the only option to special summon these, though, is to overlay the 2 level 3 monsters there, the 2 Ruby Carbuncles in the deck. But sometimes. 2 copies of Lightning Chidori. You overlay 2 Pegasus, you go into Chidori, just massive pluses. 1 copy of Naturia Beast, like I said, lots of options to go into Naturia Beast here. 1 copy of Scrap Dragon. Really, I added Scrap Dragon kind of late minute because I'm using a Abyss Dweller in another deck that I've chosen not to put up on YouTube till after YCS. But, yeah. So, anyway, normally that would be an Abyss Dweller, but Scrap Dragon also works wonderfully in here just for the fact that you can do things like target Rainbow Ruins repeatedly with Scrap Dragon's effect. Your Rainbow Ruins doesn't get destroyed, but all their monsters do. All their cards. 1 copy of Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Non-targeting, wonderful. 1 copy of Thousand Eyes Restrict, and 1 copy of Elder Entity Norden. Again, you should really play Abyss Dweller, not just because it's amazing, but because Norden can boost its attack. But Norden can get you, so many plays in this deck. There's so many level 4s in this deck. And then, I just really like Thousand Eyes Restrict a lot. And if I'm going to play Instant Fusions, I feel like I should play Thousand Eyes because it's legal. And because, the ability to take away your opponent's monster and then Instant Fusion destroys the Thousand Eyes during the end phase, so it's not like you're going to be negated from attacking. I even did have 1 duel where I used a waste of Dragon Souls to bring Thousand Eyes back and actually lock down my opponent and won that way. So there's just a lot of really cool things that you can do in this deck. I really enjoy it, and I hope you have enjoyed my profile. Let me know what you think. And once again, if you see me at YCS Origins in Columbus on the 18th and 19th, then please let me know. Say hi. Alright. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the future.